Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. How you all doing? If you're stopping here for the first time, you're welcome. And for my friends that have always been here supporting me, supporting my channel, thank you very much for being here. For some time I have been off, and that's because a lot has been happening in my country. I'm a Nigerian, and it's been all about the Sars Protest, and police brutality, and bad governance, EndSars. So I have been channeling my time, I have been channeling my energy, my voice, into being part of the EndSars protest. So I thought I should come up here today, to share and talk about it. It is so sad, it is so disheartening that SARS, which was set up in 1992, which is the Special Anti-Robbery Squad, was set up in 1992 to actually help to fight crimes such as extortion, stealing, armed robbery, kidnapping, rape, has now abused its power to begin to kill, to begin to murder, to begin to extort, to begin to harass the same citizens that they are meant to protect. And it kept on happening for so many years. Even with our cries for it to end, it still kept on happening, and it just got to a point right now where we felt as citizens that we can no longer have it, we can no longer take it, and that enough is enough, and that SARS needs to end. Because if this should continue, if SARS should continue, more lives will be lost. Already a lot of lives have been lost. Parents have lost children, and these are people in their prime, for crying out loud. Because anybody can just be harassed by SARS. It can happen to anybody. Anybody can be a victim. Maybe you're walking on the way, you're in your car, and because you look so good and it looks like you're making a lot of money, it is now a crime. To the extent that they even have their POS machine that they used to do withdrawal, and if you decide to complain or take any action, they tell you, I'll waste you and nothing can happen. In fact, that's the height of it. Most of the people that have been arrested by SARS, a lot of them have turned up dead. Most of them cannot even be found. It's so painful, and that is why we decided to take to the streets and engage in a peaceful protest to demand an end to SARS and justice for the lives that have been lost. This protest actually started about 2 weeks ago. Even our brothers and sisters in diaspora has also come out to also protest and demand justice and also put an end to SARS. So what they did again, they decided to disband SARS, and then they thought of a new name, which they called SWAT, which is still like having the same officers. They just moved them from SARS and moved them into SWAT. Still the same headache, still the same problem. We are not having it. We are saying again, end SWAT. And we came up with 5 demands, which the government needs to look into, implement them, and make it work. The first demand is the immediate release of all arrested protesters. The second one is justice for all deceased victims of police brutality and compensation for their families. The third one is to set up an independent body that will oversee and investigate and prosecute all reports as pertaining to police misconduct within 10 days. Because they need to be held accountable for their actions. They need to pay. They cannot just go scot-free like that, or they keep getting away with it. No, this time around, justice must be served. The fourth one is that all officers of the disbanded SARS should undergo psychological evaluation and retraining, which is in line with the new Police Act, and this has to be confirmed by an independent body before they are redeployed. Because the truth of the issue is that officers of the police force are supposed to be highly disciplined and psychologically stable. Because come to think of it, an officer who is, psychologically derailed and unstable handles a gun, what do you expect? So it is important, it is expedient, it is necessary that they undergo psychological evaluation and retraining and has to be psychologically balanced to discharge any duty whatsoever. The last demand is increase police salary so that they are adequately compensated for protecting the lives of citizens and properties. Because right now, the salary structure of the police in my country is nothing to write home about. I'm just going to leave it there. In the course of the protest, a night of lights and remembrance was held in Lagos to honor the lives that have been unjustly taken by Sars operatives, and it was actually so sad, so painful, to know the number of lives that has been lost to police brutality. Everyone came out. It was so touching, so touching, and the protest went on peacefully again, not until October 20th, 2020. It was on a Tuesday night at the Lekki toll gate in Lagos. It was actually, a Black Tuesday for Nigerians. So sad, so painful. These were youths singing the national anthem, and just like that again, their lives were taken by police brutality, the same thing that we are fighting for. So painful. And that incident just changed the whole game of the protest. It was just so sad, meaning that our lives don't even matter. It doesn't matter at all. It's a day that we can never forget. We can never forget. So right now, the protest is not just about end police brutality, end SARS. It is now more about ending bad government. Because the truth of the issue is that we are barely surviving in this nation. The cost of living is so high. Poverty is constantly on the rise. For crying out loud, what we are asking for right now is a better Nigeria. A Nigeria that works, where you can graduate from school, get a job, and it doesn't have to be who you know in the society. Stable power supply, standard health care. Let's have quality education. Let's have good roads. So we are talking about, to reform Nigeria. Our head of state finally spoke. And at this point, all I can say is we just need to keep doing our part to agitate for a better Nigeria, not to give up, and just believe that God, heaven, will see us through. In conclusion, I would say end SARS, end SWAT, end police brutality, stop killing us, stop killing our future, our life matter, end bad government, reform Nigeria. So thank you very much for watching, and share your thoughts, and I'm always in the comment section, and hopefully I would get back to creating my regular content. I'll see you all again. Bye.